Hello everyone, welcome to Planet Coaster 2. Today we're going to be jumping into some sandbox mode to build a theme park. Now before I dive into the theme park, I want to go build something small because I haven't really touched the game at all. I played Planet Coaster 1 since launch, so I know my way a little bit around it, but there's a lot of new stuff going on, so I do want to adapt to this building style and see what's up. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's just jump into it. Alright, so this is the first thing I built. It's this little shop. It could be a bakery, it could be like a little knick-knack store, could be an old little factory that someone built something new in, right? I like to think of this as like a sourdough bakery or something, and it's small, so obviously not much is going on, but it's really just like the sentiment. I did really enjoy building with all these new shapes and walls and stuff. Like, now the walls aren't exactly gridlocked. They still have the gridlocked walls, but I'm able to articulate it much better. The fact that it's like resizable and everything too. Text is now a thing in this game. I mean, these are all things I feel like should have existed in Planet Coaster 1, but overall I've really enjoyed building this little thing. Also, the fact that we can move paths now, unbelievable. Awesome. Like, I'm so excited about that. I just kind of want to hop in to start building this theme park. I'm not sure what I want to go for as far as theme goes yet. I'm thinking more of a Knott's Berry Farm kind of level. I wanted to show you guys this. I'm not going to be doing time lapses, so we're just going to go with the updates. I think updates would be good for this series. So as soon as I have some stuff done, I'll show you guys. So yeah, I'll see you in a second. All right, a long second later, we have our first part of our park. So I did a lot. Normally, I would kind of want to break this up a little bit more, but I think I got in over my head and just started building without really thinking. So here we are. We have our front entrance and security gate. So the front entrance is actually inspired by this building called Hepner Hall from San Diego State, very reminiscent of the missions in California. So you'll see the top here is very, well, I guess reminiscent of that. I have the 5 bells that is featured on that building, as well as the kind of the spire style they have. I used this plaster wall, and it was really challenging to figure out how to do these columns and arches. But after I started building more and more with it, it actually helped me ease into the game a little bit. So that was a nice change of pace. One of my main goals here was to keep the overall building scaled down. I didn't want it to be too grand, and I feel like it fits that actually pretty well. The real Hepner Hall has another story to the building, and I wanted to keep it, a little bit more manageable, and I didn't want to recreate the building brick by brick, I guess. So I just took a lot of inspiration and kind of just spread it out throughout that build. Another fun detail I added to this is you could actually walk up here. I haven't added paths or anything, but I would love to put some characters up here and have them traverse while you're entering the park. It's just one of those fun little things that you'd see at one of the larger scale theme parks. I think it would be quite fun just to be a kid and look up and you see one of your favorite characters. Alright, here's our second construction update of the video. So we expanded out the plaza, and I tilted it out to a 45-degree angle to give it some more space. I want it to feel less crowded when you enter. I also want you to be influenced to go to other stuff like an information booth or your tickets or maps or wheelchairs and strollers, that kind of thing. I think this actually does make it feel a little bit less cluttered, and it actually adds some more depth to the overall feel of it. And then we added some signage up here on the top of the security gates, and then some metal detectors down below. And I found these cool trash cans on the workshop. Who is this by? Lucky Lion. Love these ones. These are great. Thank you very much, sir, for, helping out on this workshop. All right, that's all I'm going to do for the day. So let's go to our next construction update. Man, I'm enjoying this game. I'm having a blast with this, man. This is going to be our information building. I wanted something to counteract this heavy right skyline, have something in the middle here. So we built this building. It's got a nice dome. I made it with custom trim. I ended up actually taking more inspiration from San Diego State Student Union. But yeah, no, this is going to be our information area. Normally there'd be like a bell tower up here, but We'll just say for the sake of it that it's just like a, I don't know, lookout point, but I do like how it treats the skyline that we have when you walk up. We're going to do a little bit more work on it, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, so we added some more details to the building. We've also started connecting it to our main entrance. Over here, I'm hoping to do like a tile water fountain. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then just like an overlook room here. Not sure what this would actually be, but I think it'd just be more for decoration, the look. And then we also started adding more detail to our main spire here. I'm not sure if I want to do an interior yet. We're going to leave that up to me in the next couple days. And just some small details here and there. We added some more depth to the building as well. Some railings, some trim pieces. And then we also added this nice little shade area. I'm going to put some canvas in the middle and some benches just to, spice it up, make it look pretty. Not much else to talk about other than I'm expanding the plaza a little bit more. I'm hoping to add a ticket booth area right here, and then maybe the stroller area right over here to the left, or maybe over here. And then I'm debating either doing lockers or restrooms over here. That is our main goal right now, but we'll see how it develops. So, all right. Yeah, no, I've gotten a lot of work done, and this is what I have to show. I'm pretty happy with it. I guess I'll just start with this building here. This is going to be our ticket building. It's going to wrap around. We're going to have like 5 little ticket areas. Not many people buy straight from tickets. They usually just buy like the ticket places that they have at the actual resort or theme park. They usually buy it online, right? But I wanted to break up the area a little bit. I didn't want to all have it as a white, white buildings all around. It still kind of has that, but the stone that we use actually breaks it up pretty well, in my opinion. And then we're also going to do some more tile work, mosaics, for the ticket booth. So I think that'll tie it all together pretty well. As far as the rest of this area goes, I'm actually thinking it's starting to look kind of finished over here. Not completely, but it's getting there. We added those canvases for the canopies for shade. And then we also added those benches down below with some grass dividers. This could probably be fake grass, if you want to call it that. It's like a nice little shade privacy area. And then you still have access to the information booth because it's on the corner. And then we also dressed up this part of the building as well. I wanted to make it the scale down up there pretty small, so it kind of looks like it's getting taller than it actually is. And then we also found these guys on the workshop. I'll have to find who made these. Here, let's find them. I think I labeled it, didn't I? Katie the Buggy. Katie the Buggy made these, so thank you, Katie the Buggy. Yeah, I think it actually goes very well with our mosaic tile wall. My only issue with this wall is I made terrible mistake, and I'm not doing this again. I used the lettering to make some of the stuff, so it de-renders when you get far away or you look at it at weird angles. You can kind of see. I will probably fix that in the future, but right now I've spent so much time building that I just don't want to touch it. So we're going to leave it for now. I think it looks fine for what it is. And, sometimes you just need a little jank in your life, Trying to have fun playing a video game. I don't want to slave over it. So, I'm pretty happy with the plaza right now. I've come to the conclusion I want the restrooms to be over here. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do over here yet. I'm debating if I want to do the strollers in the plaza area of the park or inside the park. I'm kind of leaning towards that outside of the park here in the plaza though. So yeah, we'll see, and I'll see you guys in the next update. Now that the plaza is finally starting to take shape and fill out a little bit, we can start talking about the outside. But before we dive into that, let's go over what we've done. So this is our ticketing building. I think we went over it a little bit last time, but it's finally finished. We added some clock hands that weren't there last time, but the game reset, so it only looks like there's one right now, but don't worry, there's 2. And then we also have these ticketing windows, which I'm really happy with. So I added some prices, but they really don't matter. I took them from other theme parks. And then we added a cattle pin, so added some chains to make it feel like they could be switched out in and out, just depending on crowds that day. The tiniest little detail that I really enjoyed was doing these little mosaic tiles. I did them differently than I did with the water fountain. They're not made of actual text this time. They're made with basic shapes and other art pieces. These tiles won't despawn when you get far enough away, so that's a lot better than my other ones. And we also added some numbers on the windows and added some lights to show the tickets on each one. Added some trash cans, some nice little foliage, some minor trees. These look pretty new, so I added some posts because they were so small to keep them straight up. They're also pretty open to the public, so I didn't want somebody ripping them down or pushing them over. And then we have this nice little plaza area where people can just come to rest and relax, not get overwhelmed. We also have our strollers and wheelchairs. I don't know why that word escaped my head, but have no signage yet. I did add a little mosaic window like I did over here, pretty much copy and pasted it. And then these are built by, gotta go find the builder. Let's go. Mr. Moose. Mr. Moose did a great job with them. I love these. I'm going to be using these throughout the park, and they're pretty minor on piece count. They're not too heavy, which I appreciate. Got to add a little bit more details to this area. I think I'm going to finish the rest of this plaza, and then we'll call it an episode. So stay with me. And just like that, we are our final construction update of the episode. Gotten a lot done, guys, and I'm excited to see where this park goes. But speaking of which, we don't have a park name yet. So comment down below, what would you guys like to name this park? I'm eager to see what you guys think. So far, I've really just been calling it a Knott's Berry Farm type park, or Park 1. That's just my nickname for it. But yeah, we'll see what you guys come up with, and I'm eager to look at your guys' ideas and bring them to life. And there is a lot that we got done with this plaza, so let's just start from the beginning. Did some minor detailing on the security entrance. So we have the welcome signs with security checkpoints. So for every 2 guest entrances, there's 1 stroller wheelchairs entrance. And then we also have the security building to the left. This is just where we're going to have security camera views and stuff like that. And then just like a little rest point for whoever's working the security out front. And right beside our security checkpoint, we also have our restroom area. It's going to be this kind of outdoor style rather than your traditional walk in and go through the men's and women's. So what I did here is we just added a bunch of doors. They're either gender, you can go in, and then we also have 8 sinks to accommodate all these bathrooms. Have this other stall area right here too. Nothing changed, just wanted to add a couple more to the area. It's kind of separate from the rest of the plaza. You kind of have to go in this whole different area to get to the bathrooms. We also included some greenery, some shrubs on the side, some flowers, and then some more of these trees. I forgot what the tree this is. Yeah, the figs. We have a lot of fig trees involved in here, as well as these guys. What is this? An oak tree? European ash tree. I just like these bigger trees, cast some more shade, and then just make it less barren. We're going to add another one probably around here as well, just on the outside. That will probably be lockable from the park, so just random people can't go and use it. Let's get to our next point. We also finished our strollers and wheelchairs area. So now we have a rental sign just like we do with the ticket booth building. And then we also have a little cattle pen out front. I think it's labeled well. This is rentals for the day. So you would just come over here, wait, purchase your stroller or wheelchair, and then come over here and rent it through the person on the side area. I'm not sure if I added this last time. Added another, I think it's pergola, that's the name for it, and a side door as well. And then next up, we're going to go to our park maps. So we have this nice little, I wanted to make it a little bit more elevated than the rest of it. I'm debating if I want to get rid of this because I kind of added steps to get up to it, but now I'm realizing not everyone can go and grab a park map, so might have to rethink that. We did add some more mosaic tiles to this just to add some more detail. Added some nice signage and an overhang as well. I think it ties in the area a little bit. I got this building from a reference from like California Adventure in their like Buena Vista Street area. It's one of like the first things you see. It's right next to the red car trolley. I thought it tied nicely for a park map area, so I do like this little detail that we have in the center. We went ahead and also added some trees and more shrubs around the park, around the plaza. Some of these actual planters you can sit down as a guest. And when I say that, I mean I put some benches underneath so the guest will sit down and use them. I think that'll look pretty cool when we finally have guests flowing through here. The last detailing I want to address is the center area. We added some new pathing, made it look a little bit more freshened up, add some more detail. I think it ties in nicely with the striping we have, and then I also like the way it spreads through the gates. You have a lot of traffic flow coming through here, so it's good that it's so open. I tried keeping the trees and planters off to the sides where it could feel a little bit more crowded. Through here, you could just walk straight through the security entrance and then straight to through the gate, which I do appreciate. And then we added some lampposts, get some lighting in here. I haven't really touched the nighttime lighting, so I don't even really want to get into that. And then we also added some details, shrubbery, flags, the whole 9 yards on this side area. I think we'll move on from this area in the next episode. I'm thinking about just starting to, instead of going into the park, we're going to add some finer details on the outside of the park. So the parking lots, I'm thinking about doing like a 2-tier system. So there's going to be like not a civilization, I guess, a structure of roads and buildings down here, a parking lot over here, and then maybe a bridge connecting across. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then we'll add a plaza in front as well. Besides that, this is the first episode, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I had a great time building this park so far. I'm excited to see what you guys left below in the comments, suggestions wise, on what we should name it. And yeah, that's going to be it for today. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'll be posting some screenshots in the Bro Nation Discord as well. If you want to keep up to date on this series, yeah, please subscribe, throw a like down if you want, if you enjoyed it. And I will be seeing you guys very soon. Hey, take care.